and cries about his problems.
That's materialistic. You know,
Being a man is hard.
in many words, if you can't eating wise after going through what
100%. I remember even too, you said,
Yeah, and you know, us casual people.
But with that being said, like if it's
degraded for some reason. I don't know if money. We are back here live with Brothers United Round Table, y'all. Yes, we are back with another video. Yeah, we gotta do a video about Brother Austin Holloman, man. American culture kills man confidence. Oof, man, this is a powerful one. I'm liking this shit because, man, I have talked about this in the past that the American culture is a very much unhealthy environment for men. When you come here, you will have low self-esteem being a man in this country. You will think you are ugly or something wrong with you. I'm serious, man. You would think that, man. So we're gonna do a recap on this video and let's go.
Reverse when I was in the United States. Now, I've always been confident since I started traveling. Eric, thank you for the $5 cash app. Since I started traveling, I reached a different level of confidence. A different level of confidence because I've been able to go around the world and pretty much have it my way, the way when I want, how I want, where I want. Okay? I noticed whenever I was in the States, I had to, it seemed like I don't know if you guys noticed or not, I was drinking a lot more in the States. Like a lot. And I wasn't necessarily drinking to feel good like I usually when you guys see me outside the country and I'm drinking just to drink. Like I'm drinking for what they made the alcohol for, which is to feel good, have a good time, you know, just to enjoy myself for the moment that it lasts. Whenever I was in the States, I found my mentality that whenever I drank, I was drinking to feel normal. Like consciously, I was thinking that like something's not right with me. You know, I'm a little stressed out. Let me drink. You know, that's how you lead to alcohol addiction. That's how alcoholism starts. When you try to suppress emotion.
Yes, you exactly right on that, Austin Holloman. That is how alcohol addiction starts. Casually and constantly drinking alcohol. See, I have talked about this in the past, man. This environment is just not inviting of men. You know, the American environment makes you feel like you disliked for being a man, makes you feel like they look at you as a predator. You ever felt like that, man? You go out, you just relaxing, women kind of look at you like something's off with you. I mean, welcome to America. This is this great country. You know, the value of man is so low. It's so low. The respect is damn near non-existent unless you got a lot of money and they can use you. This is why I'm loving this with Austin coming from being overseas to coming back to America, right? It made him realize the big difference, the bigger picture. See, men are not traveling to say they hate American women. Men are traveling saying they hate the American culture and what the culture have done to the American women. You know what I'm saying? The culture have taught men that the man's value is only a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? That is his value. We're going to continue, man, on the depression of drinking and just feeling not, you know, value. Let's continue this.
With drugs and alcohol. That's what I was experiencing when I was there. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but that's what was happening. I started to go into a shell. Why did I start to go into a shell when I was in the United States? Because trying to socialize with people in Dallas, where I was at, it was pretty much asking for too much, right? I mean, I'm not gay, so I'm not not online complaining about not being able to socialize with men. I could give two fucks. At least that it wouldn't be a high priority. But with women, whenever you can't socialize with women that are around you in your area, and listen, dudes leave comments like, we need to stop worrying about women, focus on yourself. Listen, bitch, there's nothing wrong with wanting to socialize with the women that's in your immediate area. Shut
Exactly. Now, I want to talk about that for a second. The guy who said you need to stop focusing on women. I don't think men understand that. That's coming from a man who is, like, can I say, who have been told the lie that a man having, let me explain like this: a man having a healthy sex life, a healthy social life, a healthy, not just say a healthy sex life, and healthy dating life, and healthy social life when it comes to women. Being in an environment where women more inviting, right? See, when you are in an environment like this country, right, and you got men who make comments like that, that's coming from a man who's struggling, who's failed many times and have told himself, you know what, I just need to focus on myself. And we come from the point where, okay, if I focus on myself, get this money, then they're gonna come to me. Maybe this is my opinion on this. This is how I feel. I'm not speaking for every man, but if I get money and now people want to talk to me, that shit phony, right? I don't like phony people. I don't like fake people around me. You know what I'm saying? So if I have something, and that's probably the only time a woman will pay attention to you in this country, if they can get something out of you, are you they type? And we know what they type is in this country, right? So these are the problems that men are facing, really, in America, right? This is the problems men are facing and the issues that they're dealing with. So yes, you know, a man is pretty much invisible if he not something they can get from him, right? So from the dude making a comment saying that focus on yourself, man, focus on pretty much getting money, and this is what they always say, focus on your purpose, and the woman come. She's never gonna come until she see that you have something she can get. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be around nobody that can use me all the time, that want to use me anyway. That's fake. I want some genuine. I want genuine attraction. I want a woman who sees me and says, that's an attractive guy. I want to talk to him. Not somebody who sees me and said, that's the guy I want to use. And I know I can get something from him.
the fuck up with it. Stop saying that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to socialize with women that are in your area. Get the fuck out of here. So I started to go into a shell because there was no point of me continuing to frustrate myself over and over and over again if every time I try to socialize, it's almost like I'm committing a crime. I was just telling Jason this a minute ago. He was just telling me this to me, where you should feel bad that you had the balls to approach somebody and start a conversation. You should feel bad. That's really how it feels whenever I was approaching in the States. And I'm glad I got to go.
That is so true. I want to talk about that. What he just said. Why? I think you should be respected. To approach a woman and tell her, hey, look, start a conversation, let her know that you like her. It should be cool. You know what I'm saying? If the woman not attracted to you, she should be respectful. Look, okay, I'm just not attracted to you, or, you know, I have a boyfriend, or thank you for the compliment, but I'm taking. But majority of the times, it do feel like a crime approaching women. They ignore you, make you feel like you nothing, make you feel like who you talking to. Why? Because the first thing they see is, what do we have? See, a woman see what a man can do for them. Is he my type? And they type is pretty much the same. 6 foot, you know the game. 6 foot. If they see you're not the tall guy that they want, you're not the guy with the money that they can see with a nice car, something material. These are things that if you talk to them, yes, it's going to be a crime to them, because in their eyes, if you're not nothing that they want, you're a creep. It's not respectful, man. And that's why most men in America are starting to not approach women, because they feel like they're a creep or something wrong with them. Therefore, it kills your confidence. And this is why I say it's a very much unhealthy environment here, bro. It's so much of an unhealthy environment for a man not to have a regular social life with women, because men love women, right? Men love to be around women, love to talk to. I mean, that's what we biologically driven to be with women, right? So if a man can't have a social life with a woman, can't have a normal conversation without feeling like a creep, then that's a problem. So of course, this is gonna kill a man's self-esteem.
Back and refresh my memory on what it was really like, even though I hated it. But you should, it's something wrong with you wanting to approach. But when I came here to Paraguay, even when I was at the airport in Bogota this morning, and I was it's like the women wanted to be approached. Like a lot of the chicks that I approached gave me a signal to approach them. We're gonna get into that later on today. Now, I didn't know my potential. You know, if I didn't know my potential for me traveling around the world already, like traveling around the world has pretty much exposed what Austin Holloman is capable of at this point in time and in the future and the possibilities.
Now, let's break it down. What he talking about that? See, there's a cultural difference. We're not saying that the women in America is just horrible. Culturally, that's what make them bad. It's the culture that influenced them, because culturally we don't represent family. So most of them don't have fathers to value. And if the dad in the house, he's not respected anyway by the woman. You see what I'm saying? The man is not the head. The woman is the head in this country when it comes to the family, right? So the value is not there for the man. And so when you go into a different culture, they value what you can provide for them. They value that shit. So especially you being an American guy, they value, okay, this dude's an American guy, and I value what he can bring. You see what I'm saying? And I have a father, so I respect men a lot differently, right? I respect men a lot more. You see what I'm saying? So the value for man is here. This is where you want to be. You want to be in a country where the value for the man is here, not right here, not lower than dirt. It needs to be higher in the sky. You see what I'm saying? So when a man travels, you need to go to cultures where you know the man is valued. See, Austin was spoiled rotten. He came from getting attention from women, from not having to struggle to going. I make a great example like this, right? You play a game on easy, you're having a good time, you come here, you change it to the hardest extreme difficulty, and it's like you stuck on the same level for like 5 to 6 days, right? You stuck. That's what it's like in his situation. He came from traveling around the world, from talking to different kind of women, different cultures, experiencing different women who value men up here, to come into a place where they look at him, right? Like you look at him lower than dirt, right? So he talking to women, they just looking at him like he's nobody because they can't use you. If they can't use you, you nothing to them, right? It's a different type of thing over there. So he's spoiled rotten. See, you can't go from playing the game on easy to playing the game on extremely hard. I think you're gonna have the same time. It's not gonna happen that way. And dudes say, well, if you can get women in America, you should be able to get. No, first of all, the only reason why you're gonna get women in America is because you the type, and we already know what their type is, 6 foot and higher, or you got money that they can use you. That's not no type. That's just, well, that is a type from the 6 foot point, right? But the money is not. It's just what all women want, money, right? So that's something they want to get out of you. I mean, that's just what it is, man. And this is why he came to this coming to Jesus moment, this realization, something he already knew, but he just wanted the world to see what the reality is, man. Like, it's real life here. And they talk about game, you know, this game stuff is a joke. If you're not that type, I don't care what type of game you got, they're not going to deal with you. And this is the truth. So that's why I never believed in game. I never needed game in my life to get no woman. She either like you or she don't, period, in this country. And majority of times they say most women in this country don't like most men because they only like the few. And if you ain't the few, get your passport. Go to an environment where they value men up here. Go to a healthy environment for men. Go to a culture where they value you. We're not saying we hate American women. We hate this. This culture's trash here when it comes to the value of you. You are not an ugly man. You're not a dumb man. You're not a broke man. You're a hard-working man who built this country, who take care of his business. Just because you ain't making 100 grand, you making 50, 60, you still a man. You still go to work every day. You still handle your business. But in this culture, like Austin said, it kills your confidence. It kills you as a man. No, man, you are the prize. Take advantage of your options around the world. Look at your true value. And I believe a man don't know his true value until he travel the world and get to see what he really like. Where women really respects you as a man. This is past saying that American women trash and all that shit. This ain't about that. This is about going to a culture where you can have a family, right? And you could be valued. You can actually be the head of your house. Be with the man holding that shit down. You the king of the castle. And you just ain't gonna have that here with the laws and all the issues that women have with men here. The resentment. That's what this is about. So yes, Austin is right. The American culture is killing men confidence, man. It's killing men, period. And that's a fact. This is Brothers United at the round table, man. Go to an environment. Go to a culture that values you. Because, man, you a king.